My name is James Dewar. I might be dead now, but I still had a big impact in the science and medical fields in today's society. It all started in Kincardine, Scotland in 1842. I was the youngest of 6 boys, and sadly I lost my parents at the young age of 15. But I find myself lucky to be able to grow up in a British culture. The British Empire became the world's leading power, controlling 1/4 of the world's population and 1/5 of the total land area. In the 19th century was an era of invention and discovery, with significant developments in the fields of mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, and electricity. I studied at the University of Edinburgh, became a professor at the University of Cambridge in 1875, and at the Royal Institution of Great Britain in London in 1877. I developed a mechanical model of Alexander Crumb Brown's graphic notion of organic compounds. This was sent to Frederick Hume, who then invited me to spend some time in his laboratory. I was now given the opportunity to become a professor and leader. Louis Cabot and Raoul Petit were able to create small amounts of oxygen and nitrogen in liquid form at temperatures less than 80 degrees and above absolute zero. Michael Faraday liquefied most of the known gases by 1845, but was not able to carry them out. But I was. I decided to pursue this line of research beginning in the late 1870s. But today I am best known for the liquefaction of gases at extremely low temperatures. I studied the specific heat of hydrogen and was the first person to produce hydrogen in liquid form in 1898 and solidify it in 1899. I was able to construct a machine for producing liquid oxygen in large quantities. I also invented a flask and vacuum in 1892, which was a container for storing hot or cold substances such as liquid acid. It consists of 2 flasks, one inside the other, separated by a vacuum. The vacuum greatly reduces the transfer of heat, preventing the temperature to change. I called it the flask. I had a big impact on today's society. A very common use of my Dewar flask and vacuum is in laboratories, and it is able to store liquids to keep them hot or cold. In this case, the leakage of heat into the extremely cold interior of the bottle results in a slow cooling of the liquid. Also, with my invention, the nitrogen lasts a long time without the need for expensive refrigeration equipment. Without my contributions, scientists wouldn't be able to carry out and handle extremely dangerous liquids safely. Then, in other variations, there are thermos bottles and containers that you might see holding soups, coffees, and even teas. According to the scientific community, I did not work well in team. I was titled as disrespectful and someone who had a bad temper. In my opinion, I was smart, determined, strong-minded, overachiever who tried to lead and not to follow. I am also proud to say I was the first Briton subject to receive the Louis Vuitton Medal of the French Academy of Sciences and the first to be awarded the Machucci Medal of the Italian Society of Sciences. Also, in 1908, I was awarded the Albert Medal of the Society of Arts. I am proud to look down on the world and see all my accomplishments and the impact I had on society. I also appreciate the large population of people that use my product every day. Thank you.